Do you think it's possible that there is a formula for being happy? Anyway, Cliff Ravenscraft here with another reflection from the front seat, post-workout edition. Today I want to talk to you about this proposed formula for happiness. I first heard about this from Tony Robbins, and you know, I sat on this one for a while, and as I process it, I'm realizing, okay, I think it's true. I really do believe this. So, okay, is it possible that there is a kind of like a mathematical equation that will lead to happiness 100% of the time? I believe there is. Would you like to know what it is? Okay, I won't put it off any longer. The formula for happiness. Let me see if I can actually find it here. This is how I wrote it and paraphrased it. It says, happiness or fulfillment happens when life conditions equal your blueprint or your perception of how life is supposed to be. If I feel unhappy or unfulfilled, I must either change my life conditions or my blueprint. This is my own paraphrased version of it. So what is the formula? LC equals BP. So that's your mathematical formula if you want to remember. LC equals BP. LC equals your life conditions. What's going on? What are the circumstances, right? Equals blueprint. What is a blueprint? It is a blueprint is your perception of how you believe life should be, what your expectations are maybe. So I talk a lot about expectations. So yeah, if you think about any area of your life that you are happy with, that you feel fulfilled, it's just like, well, let's just stick with the word happy, right? So any area of life where you feel happy, right now I feel very happy with my health and fitness journey. And why is that? Well, because first of all, my blueprint for my fitness and health journey is that, number one, I work out 6 days a week, every week for the rest of my life. Another part of my blueprint, the way that I feel like my health and fitness should be, is that I should always be under 200 pounds. The other thing is that I should be able to, on a consistent basis, be able to manage the types of foods that I'm eating, avoiding all sugary snacks, and also on a pretty consistent basis, if not all of the time, staying with, at least within a reasonable consistency, staying within my calorie budget that I allot for myself. That's my blueprint. That's what it would take for me to experience happiness and fulfillment in the area of health and fitness. Now, currently, my life conditions meet up with that. So right now, I am a very happy person. I am very happy in my health and fitness because all of the things that I just said as a part of my blueprint, my perception of how it should be, are being met. Now, I can tell you, there are some times where I actually experience, like, I start binge snacking. It's like I start the day off, eat a healthy breakfast or lunch. I plan to go out to dinner and have a healthy meal, and the thing is, for whatever reason, I choose to get maybe something that's on the edge of being unhealthy, but it's not terrible and it fits, and so I'm okay with it. But then what I find is that sometimes I'll sit at home and there's some snacks in the house. I stay away from the sugary ones, but I might actually have myself some very unhealthy potato chips and stuff like that, and I may actually go way over my calorie budget for the day. And when that happens, in the moment, I'm not unhappy. I don't think about it. I'm not focused on it. Maybe another time we'll talk about what you focus on is what you feel, and maybe that's the problem in those times. But occasionally I'll do that, and then the next day I'm unhappy. I get on the scale and I'm not happy because I see the scale has gone up as a result of my inability to stay, not my inability, my decision to not stay within my calorie budget. But what happened is, because I didn't stay, because my life conditions the night before did not equal my blueprint, I find myself very unhappy with the decision I made. And so that you get the understanding. Now, this can be true in our relationships with other people. I hesitate to bring in any relationship examples with my wife. So you get the idea. There are some times where we have our blueprint of what we think our relationship should be with someone else. And the thing is that we may not have very much control how other people act or what they say or what they do. And oftentimes we have a blueprint that is just destined to actually lead us to an unhappy life. So what the cool thing is that to be happy, you actually have the ability, you always have the ability to change the BP side of the equation, your blueprint. You always have the ability to change your perception of how life is supposed to be in this area. So in the life condition, we sometimes have the opportunity to change that part of the equation. We almost always have the ability to change our part of life conditions, where we live, what we believe, what we're doing, what actions we take, what job we do, or work we're committed to. So much of our life conditions, believe it or not, we have the ability to change of that. By the way, I say by the way a lot. Anyway, you have the ability to change so much more about your life conditions than you can possibly imagine. And I hope and I pray for so many people to experience the freedom and the understanding to know that you have that ability to change so much of your LC part of the equation. But occasionally you're going to be faced where there's an area of your life where you're just simply unfulfilled, very unhappy. And the life conditions, maybe where you work you're not going to be able to change that. For whatever reason, you don't believe that. And you could actually find yourself becoming a little bit more happy and fulfilled in your work if you just changed your blueprint, your perception of what that actually is supposed to look like. Believe it or not, I've worked with some people who were very unfulfilled, very unhappy in their day jobs, who hired me through a mentoring package within 90 days to help them create a plan and a process for transitioning out of their unfulfilled, very, very lucrative, but very unfulfilling day job. And I had one person who at the end of the 90 days said, "Wow, Cliff, you have radically, profoundly altered my life." And I really didn't. I had just simply asked a bunch of questions, and this person radically altered their life in a positive way by focusing and getting clarity on what it is that they want and how to achieve it. And one of the things that I was able to help this person do is not necessarily change the life condition of where he works or what work he was doing, but instead changing his blueprint about what that part of his life is supposed to look like. His belief about how work should work. Yeah. I could go into detail about more of that, but I think that you're getting the idea here. There's a formula that I want you to just ponder today. I'm not going to spend an entire 30-minute vlog episode explaining this. I want to keep this under 10 minutes just to say this. There is a formula that has been proposed for happiness. Life conditions, LC equals BP. That is happiness. If your life conditions don't equal your blueprint, you're probably experiencing unfulfillment or unhappiness in your life. I encourage you to investigate this for yourself. Could it be true for you? Is there something you can change today on the LC side of things, your life conditions? And if not, by the way, seriously, challenge yourself. Now, if it means fixing or changing other people, work on the BP side, the blueprint. Guys, I think I've left you with enough here to ponder. Let me know in the comments if this has awakened something inside of you. It could radically, profoundly change so many different areas of your life and help you experience more happiness on a consistent basis. Until next time, I encourage you to take every area of your life to the next level.